by the way.
Hey welcome to the Lucas and Adam show. I'm Adam, that's Lucas, and today we have a very special guest for you all. It's Liz.
Hey,
Liz,
I'm
tell the
Liz.
people who you are.
I'm Liz.
That's right.
Or
Yeah,
Lizzie
that's
with the IE.
if you're very special, Lizzie with an IE. You can
Is
call
that
me
so?
that.
Is
Yeah.
that so?
Yeah.
I've never done that. How would that be received?
I feel like it's reserved for people I've cried in front of.
Okay, so I guess not.
Yeah. No, you're
Moving
not
on.
there yet. You're not there yet.
I got the IE, didn't I?
You got the IE. You got the IE.
uh, let's see if she cries
The
on this
E.
pod.
I might cry.
Lucas, tell them what we're
She
talking
could.
about today.
We're talking about one of the most influential shows of my teenage life right now. It's not Ashton Kutcher, it's Big Mouth. And it's big and mouthy and big and just mouthy. It's just a big mouth TV show. And yes, I'm anyway. I I won't do my. I guess I'll do my spiel since I'm here. Um, actually, no, someone else do it because I was listening to the other pods and I don't like when like I'm talking for like 3 minutes straight. I feel like it should be ping ponging. So, Liz, tell us what the first time you watched Big Mouth, your thoughts on it, etc.
When I first watched Big Mouth,
Just your relationship with it and everything.
well, it came out. I feel like when I was a freshman or sophomore in high school. So I feel
We
like I
were
was still going.
15.
Yeah, I was still going through puberty at the time, so I felt like it was really awesome when it came out. I felt it was very relatable. It was kind of a tough rewatch as an adult. Like I had to let go. I had to let go. I was having a hard time connecting with the whimsy and more like, should I be watching this?
Yeah,
But I got there. I got there.
I'll bet she did. Uh, yeah. So I guess we're all the same age, or at least we were the same grade in high school. So this came out when we were sophomores. It was the fall of 17.
2017.
Yeah, which feels crazy to say that was almost
It's almost
10 years ago.
yeah, I know.
So I know, and gasp you should. Uh, but yeah, and it's a crazy thing. Like remember, I binged the whole thing with my dad and my brother. Shout out Ken and Alex; they both been on the show, friends of the pod.
Freak behavior.
That's right. That's
Dude,
right.
I mean, we'll,
I mean,
I have a whole lot to say about Adam and the Birches and the Matsons. So
our
we'll.
viewing habits. I mean, well, Identity Thief is a huge movie in the Matson household. And oddly enough, my eyes were always covered during that sex scene between Melissa McCarthy and Eric Stonestreet.
With Cam from Modern
Um,
Family, I thought he was gay.
spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! But yeah, pretty much anything goes. Nothing's taboo. We're always open to talk about it. And like Liz said, it was great because it was happening to us. I guess this is. I don't know how personal we're gonna get on this pod. I'm down to
Yeah, I
get
know.
super personal. Uh,
I know
so
you are.
I'm ready to go there, baby. Yeah, and it just meant a lot, and it was always so crazy because Lucas and I would just we bonded over it super quickly, and it came out every fall for a year. Like it was just so consistent, and it was always something great to talk about and just throw on, and yeah, and hilarious. So Lucas, go ahead.
The first time that I watched this was with Calix Ruiz after sophomore homecoming in my basement, and I can't think of a better time to watch the first season at least of the show. It
That's so
was
Oh.
perfect.
I
It's your
think
inspiration.
I think I had to beg Calix to watch that because I was just on Netflix and I didn't have people over a whole lot, and so I like he came over. It was after homecoming, a lot of hormones raging. We of course danced by ourselves, and I don't know if you guys remember um what the song played during because like on Netflix if you hover over it for like 5 seconds it's gonna play like a 30-minute clip or whatever,
Uh-huh.
31-minute clip. Do you guys remember, or I don't know if you know what song was playing? over the first like the montage of season one?
No.
It was Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol. And
Oh.
it's a great song, and B, I was just like just infatuated with it. And Kyle was like, yeah, throw it on, and like because you watch like the first like that 30-second clip or whatever, and it doesn't see it's like maybe it's a PG-13 like animated cartoon, like it doesn't seem as explicit as it's going to get. And then I mean that first scene, I was like, oh shit, this is a lot more than I what I was bargaining for. And that like halfway through that first episode, I was very much like, oh my God, this is kind of making me uncomfortable. I kind of like it. I don't really know how I'm feeling. And Calix and I were silent during this. And then after the first time, I looked at Calix. I was like, "You wanna?" Well, and if nobody, you guys know Calix, but I'm sure the viewers at home probably don't know Calix. Um, Weird guy, and probably not something he'd be into. And I was like, "Hey, like, do you want to keep watching it? Like, we don't have to." He's like, "Yeah, I want to see the next episode." And then we pretty much binged half of it that night, and then there's the other half later.
Did I tell you my
So
Calyx story
No.
no.
What is it?
that happened to me in like April?
Oh yeah, you guys
No.
showed up to Revenge of the Sith together or something?
Oh no! So I went to go see Revenge of the Sith, and at the
Re-release,
end,
re-release. This
the
wasn't
re. I
2005.
was there in 2004. No,
Oh, really?
um, I wish. I went to go see it at Warehouse, and there was like a whole row of people in front of us that like lit up lightsabers at the end, and everyone was like, "Yeah, woo!" And then there was a guy in full Mandalorian cosplay, and me and the two people I came with were like, "Let's go take a picture with that guy." And he took off his helmet, and I was like, "Oh, I went to high school with you."
Of course
Yeah.
it was Calyx.
And so that's the
Oh
type of
my god.
person I was watching Big Mouth with for the first time, who's 23 and still dressing up as the Mandalorian, has
Oh,
And
Mandalorian
you know what?
tattoo.
He
We
looks
talked,
fucking awesome.
I'll bet he
yeah,
did. I'll bet he
we
did.
talked about him in back-to-back pods now, actually. I'm
Yes,
surprised
yes,
you
we have
bypassed it.
actually. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Yeah, check the doomsday clock. The pod coming out tomorrow is
yeah,
or not tomorrow, the day after is the Star Wars pod with my dad. So go ahead and listen to
okay.
that. Um, news to Liz. But it's hilarious that you watched that after sophomore homecoming because we went to that together.
Yeah, I know. You probably ruined it for us. We're like, you go home, we're gonna hang out around
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Well, I
Did we
was,
go to
I was.
sophomore homecoming together?
Yes, we did because there's that picture
Okay.
of us where you look like an assistant principal. And
I thought that was freshman year.
no, negative sophomore year, and I know it was sophomore years because I danced with that incredibly beautiful woman.
Oh, I
That
do
was that
remember.
night, and then
Yeah,
declined going to IHOP, which
I
like,
remember.
oh my god, like shoot me, such an idiot. You know,
Wait, tell me who it was and cut it out of the pod.
I don't know her last name. Shout out
Her
Hannah.
name?
You know who you
Yeah.
are. You danced with me at my sophomore homecoming. It was fall 2017. I love
Aw.
you. You're amazing. If you're out
remember.
there, please, this would be a great opportunity for us to reconnect.
Hang on. She's calling right now. Should I bring her on?
Listener, you're on the Lucas and Adam show.
Yeah.
But yeah. Shout out to her. Hope she's doing
Anyway,
well. Um,
I like what
no, no,
Liz
I'm not
said.
done talking about me. I'm not done talking about me.
Okay.
Kidding.
Talk about getting grinded on when you were 15,
I'm
please.
kidding.
It fits in with the theme of Big Mouth.
Keep it PG, baby. We'll get into ejaculation later. So, yeah, but I went to that with you. And then I guess wasn't invited to the after party, so that's cool.
Well, we thought you were going to IHOP to get your dick wet or something. We didn't know. We're like, well, I guess the loser party's at my place watching Big Mouth. So yeah, we were in bed asleep at 10:30 at night on sophomore homecoming.
Aw.
Oh
I'm just kidding.
shit.
I don't know if that's what happened. Liz, come
Yeah,
on, don't be too sad right now.
yeah.
I didn't go to sophomore homecoming.
You didn't
You missed
go?
out. Yeah, I
Damn,
remember
it was a
watching
banger.
those.
I
They were all
Why?
pretty
didn't.
good.
You want to talk about it?
I just didn't go to. I went to one homecoming, and then I'd seen it all.
Is that so?
I
Is
guess
that
so.
so?
I
Wasn't
couldn't.
maybe
Ominous.
Yeah.
we could talk offline about it. I just had I had a remembering, and I want to see if it was true or not.
No, say it. What
Anyway,
is it?
are you sure?
Well, it
Wasn't
can
I?
get cut. Can it get cut out?
We're Joe Rogan. We don't cut anything out. So
Oh
I
fuck.
don't know.
Whatever you say will
Here,
live
I'll write it
forever.
down and we'll talk about it offline. Um,
Write it down, show it to the camera, and then
I'm writing it. I'm writing in Hebrew, so only the scholars of the group can get
you're like Ike Barinholtz.
it. You let blockers reference. Anyway,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. All right, let's get into Big Mouth. Yeah,
Let's get into
Liz, what was
this
it like
mouth.
rewatching it? What was it like rewatching it?
I took some notes
Feel
um
free,
that
talk about it.
I'm looking at, and the first thing I wrote down was this is really uncomfortable to watch as an adult. Um,
Really.
I think it was a lot easier and more digestible when I was 15.
Yeah.
All right, let's make sure we get this on the record. You don't like seeing minors naked.
I don't. I do not like
Okay,
seeing minors
okay.
naked.
All right,
This is
Because
getting
clear
cut.
that
you
out. What if it's
know,
animated? What if it's animated? What if it's animated?
well, okay, well, you know what in the Simpsons movie where they do that whole shtick of like
Yes, that's,
covering Bart's penis and then you see it anyway. I feel like
that's just
I
hilarious.
I grew a deep detestation for animated penis from that point on after seeing
Mm-hmm.
that. And you know what? One thing animators love to do, and I think you can see this if you've ever watched Love, Death, and Robots, where
Yes.
the animators kind of get free range. They love to draw dick.
Yes, they
They
do.
love to draw dicks.
Hey, it's
Um,
like Seth Rogen in fucking or not Seth Rogen. Oh my God.
Super bad. Joni
Super
Hill.
bad. Jonah Hill. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, same person.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, he played Seth in the movie. Yeah, it's just like that, you know. Dicks all the time, dicks everywhere. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna talk about it a lot. Like this show is obsessed with dicks. I mean, Lucas and I, it's a big part of our friendship. Spoiler alert.
Aw.
Uh, yeah. I mean, it's just like they're
Heated
funny.
rivalry?
Everyone has one, or well, half of everyone has one. I haven't seen Heated Rivalry. Um,
I haven't
I
either,
Is it?
but
Is that that
yeah,
hockey thing on HBO?
that is the hockey
yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
No, Adam's the figure skater. I'm the hockey player.
They're both hockey players.
They're both hockey
No,
players.
well,
It's
for the
gay.
Gooning novel, the Gooning novel.
That's like called like on thin ice. I might have just actually made that up.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
good. I'm gonna write
and
a
it's
book.
gonna make a fuck ton of money.
All right, you heard it here, folks. That's copyrighted. On thin ice.
I'll start writing
It's
that.
on
I'll start
camera.
writing that.
Yeah. So that's like a contract. Oh god. But yeah, Lucas, what was it like rewatching it for you?
It honestly felt like I was like rewatching like growing up in high, because like you said, I mean, it was pretty much for 3 or 4 straight years up until probably
Hmm.
about season four. Um, we were like, dude, Big Mouth's coming out, which right now just it seems so, God, we were losers. Just like, dude, Big Mouth's coming out in 6 months. We're like, people are getting drunk, like having sex at Ocean City. We're just like, dude, Big Mouth, where are we gonna watch it at? Is Ken gonna watch? Should we do it in the hot tub? Like it was a big thing. And I looking back on it, I was like, I wouldn't do anything different. I was glad, like, um, kind of having the experience that we had in high school. This might sound pretty loser-esque, like we peaked in high school, but it maybe it was high school a little bit. I was like, that, it felt like these kids, blossomed early. They were all in middle school when all this was going down, and I felt like I was kind of experiencing it when I was like 16 or 17. Maybe that's more a shot at me than anything. But
We were late bloomers.
yeah, it like rewatch, especially the first season, because I was debating on like getting into season two or season three, but I mean this is just season one, so we're just gonna stick with season one. Um, I was like, it was really funny. I laughed out loud at least a couple times, and I was surprised at how many quotes I knew accidentally. I was like, oh, this is the part where he says he's gonna like Garrison Keillor, and that's exactly what he said. I was like, I feel like I haven't watched this a whole lot, but I feel like I know exactly what's coming, no pun intended, and when. And like I mean, we've talked about it before on the pod, like Ratatouille, Borat, or not Ratatouille, the other Rat movie, Flushed Away, Borat, like this up there with shit that we just turn on because it was a cult classic growing up, at least in our friendship. And I felt like it is like Liz is right. Like now I'm 23, 24 rewatching this, and I do feel like a little perverty. And I talked to a couple of my friends. Now I was like, hey, like, what do you guys think of Big Mouth? Because I mean, we talked about this as a group, and we're like, I guess we should go for it. And because I mean, we all liked it, and um, but yeah, that was 10 years ago almost, and I was like, maybe this isn't gonna age too well. But people still said that they liked it, and they were like, yeah, I don't think I'd rewatch it, but I definitely really liked it growing up, and I feel like it kind of stands the test of time right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's like there's like a lot of like kids getting naked and stuff like that, but I think it's like
It's
it's
animated. It's animated.
it is, and well, it's hilarious because they talk about it at the end of the 10th episode.
Yeah,
It's like, well,
right.
I hope that's not bad or something, whatever Maury says.
Was
We
that
could
your
get away,
Wado?
yeah, Wado. We could get away with it if it's animated.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I mean, it's funny because like it feels so true, like, and like there's obviously hormone monsters aren't real, but it's just like I people think like that. I've thought like that. Like
Hmm.
Lucas and I have conversations where it's like sometimes I'm the hormone monster and sometimes he's Andrew, and sometimes he's the hormone monster, sometimes I'm Andrew, and I'm sure we'll get into
Sometimes,
like who we
sometimes I'm
related to at
Marty.
different points in our lives. Yeah, sometimes he's Marty with his huge balls and mailbag full of watermelons. And and yeah, it's just like it just resonates. And like I mean, I wrote it down. I think they should show it in schools. Like I think that they should show it to fifth graders and that they should just make kids watch it. I honestly think that. Like that's not even me doing a bit. Like I think you should watch it
Hmm.
before you go into puberty, while you're going into puberty, and after you go into puberty.
And
Like
then when your wife is pregnant, make her
yes,
listen to it so the kid is absorbing all that information as
dude. Like
well.
yeah. Like I mean, I know it sounds like a bit, but I think it's like really real and like true and educational. And I think like it just feels good to be like seen because that's so much of what the show's about. It's like kids in middle school who don't know what's going on, feel like it's the first time that anything has ever happened to anyone, like when Jessie gets her period or something like that, or like or when Andrew like starts masturbating. It's just like I think it's really important for like kids to know that like they're not the only ones and make them feel a little less alone. And that's my spiel. So
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
Adam
Liz, you
Spinelli,
go
by the way.
next. Liz, you go next.
Um,
I'm kidding. But
Good luck following that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
go ahead.
I think on the opposite end of that, I almost think well, and this is from like a girl's perspective.
Yes. Women matter too.
And keep in
That's
mind,
not what. That's not why you're here. We do not want a girl's perspective.
There
that it's a good thing I have a penis and balls.
you go. There you go.
But
I told you.
have you guys ever seen Pen 15
No, I have not.
No.
I'm familiar with the conceit though. It's like
with the
women in their
concept?
30s
That's I
playing middle
want
schoolers.
like a little more taste of that. Like because
Okay.
somebody I wish I could have seen more from, at least in season one,
Mm,
and her interactions with her hormone monstrous. It's Missy. Cause like
Yeah.
I feel like I grew
oh.
up like a pretty strange little girl. And
Mm-hmm.
whereas like the main perspective you see there's Jessie and she's kind of cool. Like she's in with this cool crowd and she's kind of a cunt. Which is awesome for her. And I love
Mm-hmm.
her. I think she's a
She's
great
got a gay best
character.
friend.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Oh,
Shout
and
out
speaking
Matthew.
of the gay best friend, I was listening and I was like, I know that voice. I know that voice. Who is that voice? And he eventually starts to sing in the bat mitzvah episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew Reynolds. And I was like, oh, he's just playing the same character that he played in Falsettos. If
Is
you
that a
guys haven't,
musical?
Well,
that
shout
is a
out to
musical.
him.
It's a musical about Jewish people. So
Oh,
There
I
you go.
should.
you
Falsettos.
should watch that.
Yeah.
It's everything
Oh,
that Rent
on
wanted
the
to
list.
be.
Write that down. Write that
Yeah,
Oh,
down.
okay.
Uh,
Falsettos, really good.
yeah.
But I feel like I relate to Missy a little bit more, and I think and this is something I also got told like in the later stages of puberty. Like somebody said to me once, they were like, I can't picture you being sexual or kissing anybody or anything, and it's like, but that's kind of like I'm a human also, and like if Missy has a hormone monstrous, so do I. Um, that's a
Yeah.
perspective I like. I wish we got more of. I think it's really funny, like her contrast with Maya Rudolph's.
Mhm.
character is so funny.
Yeah.
So I feel like I relate a little more to the Pen 15 end of puberty shows and a little less to the Big Mouth end.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point because they definitely don't center Missy a whole lot in that first season. Like the most, like she's pretty in the frame in like the sleepover episode, um, which is probably the most screen time that she has. Which is really really interesting because it's just like, damn, it's tough, and I'm sure we'll get to who your Nathan Fillion was later. Um, but yeah, I think her Hormone Monstrous comes in like season 3 or something like that. Played by Tandue Newton,
I
previously
know.
discussed on the Mission Impossible.
I don't know who that is. But real quick, I know who Liz's Nathan Fillion is whenever we get to it.
You know what?
Who is
I
it?
was
Who
gonna
is it?
save it,
Let's
but
get to
let's
it.
do it now. Let's do it now.
Willem
Yeah.
Dafoe.
He's up there, but he's not the one.
Who's? Do I know who the one is?
It's Kyle MacLachlan.
Kyle MacLachlan.
Who the fuck is that?
That is a fine
That's
ass man.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
He is my Nathan Fillion.
Wow. Where did you first see him? When did you fall in love with him?
I watched Twin Peaks when I was 12.
When you were 12?
Yes. And that's
Oh
why
my
If
I feel so connected to that series and that story and to Kyle
Jesus
MacLachlan.
Christ. God.
That's why
if
I'm
if
so fucking depressed.
Wow.
he's from Washington.
That's funny. So I've never actually seen the series. I watched the movie. I watched Fire Walk with Me.
You
Um,
Oh Christ.
I've heard it's the best thing ever and it changed TV and like David
Yeah,
Lynch is a
dude.
master.
I don't know how you get through Fire Walk with Me without getting through Twin Peaks. You're
Well, I didn't
insane
really
for
get
that.
it. That's kind of the thing. So
Yeah.
like
You're not, and
but
also you're not gonna get it even
I
after you
had
watch it.
I'm not a Lynch guy.
I'm a Lynch lady. I'm a Lynch guy.
What's
I'm a
your
Lynch lady.
real quick favorite Lynch?
Blue Velvet.
Okay, that's mine too. That's mine too.
Because
Of the ones
I
that I've
love
seen.
Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah. I'm more in it
I
for
like
the Laura Dern and Isabella Rossellini part of it. Also, shout out Dennis Hopper. He's fantastic.
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, he's
Dennis
good.
Hopper will always be Koopa Troopa to me in the Super Mario movie.
Not the bad guy in
And
Speed.
he's a good bad guy in Speed, but Koopa Troopa above all. Um,
Uh, yeah, Lucas, who was your
dude,
Nathan Fillion?
oh, my Nathan Fillion?
Yeah,
Christ.
mine was Amelia
Um,
Clarke, if you need time to think.
yeah,
Who?
do a little bit more.
Amelia Clarke, star of Game of
Oh,
Thrones,
yes. Yes,
Daenerys,
that makes sense. That
Khaleesi,
makes sense.
Mother of Dragons. Yeah, because she gets naked in episode 1, and it's like, yowza.
Did you like Me Before You? Did you like her
You
in
know
that?
what? Didn't finish it. So,
But did you like her in that?
the first like 15 minutes, she's fine. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Or do
Um,
you prefer as a blonde?
oh no, I don't mind the blonde brunette. Yeah, I'm not exclusionary,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
progressive like
Okay.
that. So yeah. I'm a 21st century man. Uh,
Hmm.
but that's who it was for me. Yeah, TV actress means a lot to me. Put it that way. Lucas, who
Maybe
you
I'm
got?
gay. I'm still blanking.
Well,
Probably
that's a great
like
entree into Big Mouth because Andrew went through a very similar thing where he thought
yes.
he was gay.
Well, like,
Yeah.
and it was funny rewatching that episode because he really convinced himself he was gay. I was like, how the hell does he
Mm-hmm.
get out of this? And then he's just like, I don't think I'm actually gay. Um,
That,
and
and
I
I
mean,
love that. I love that
yeah.
because I feel like most children go through that.
Well,
Thank you for
it's
saying
real.
that, Liz. Thank you for saying that.
I've always been straight. Grew up straight. Always been straight. Never will be nothing but straight. No, it's funny because he goes to his hormone monster. He gets a weird boner for The Rock,
Yeah.
and then he's like, well, I guess I gotta get a boyfriend now. And then Mari's like, you have one, Nick. And like Andrew's like, fuck, I do have a boyfriend. I really hope he's gay too, and we can be gay together with no explanation like what that means or what that's gonna look like. But they're just like, this is what's gonna have to happen. I'm gay, and this is exactly what gay people do. They date men. That's all we know about gay people. Um, it was just really, I thought it was tasteful. I think it was tasteful, and it's it's one of my favorite original songs in the show.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I think that is my favorite.
You guys like the musical stuff that they do?
I like that
I,
song.
yeah, I think some of them like I'll probably get into the Bat Mitzvah later on, but like
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
song's not that good.
I don't like that
Um,
song.
yeah, and there's Everybody Believes I think is really funny, but I think that's because what people are just walking outside on the street, and then it's the bus driver's like,
Get
"Get
back
the
in the
fuck back
bus.
on the bus!" He's like, "We're on the LEI at fucking 5 p.m. on Tuesday. The fuck are you doing?" Um, but yeah, I think "Yeah My Gaze" is really good, and I don't mind musical stuff. To me, I find myself comparing this to Family Guy a lot, this show, because
Yeah.
it's honestly more over the top than Family Guy. It's not as like
Mm,
racist or sexist as Family Guy, much to my
mm.
chagrin. Um, but it does the same shit that you're like, there's no way they're gonna do this cutaway. Like when Peter's like, uh, this is my favorite shirt since Michael J. Fox ruined my last one, and he's like, oh, we're not gonna do the cutaway we were, but we're gonna take the high road, and they show it anyway. They're always pushing the envelope.
Yeah, yeah,
And like I said, like the first time that I watched this episode, or the first time I watched it, especially the first episode, like it kind of hit me in the face, and it never lets off the gas. Like you get introduced to Maury, and then the girls are horny too episode. You see Jesse's vagina. I think that's when I was like, I've never seen anything like this because up until that point, I was like, well, I've seen Family Guy, I've seen like some R-rated movies. Like this shit's not insane. I've never seen anybody
Yeah,
break down.
R-rated movies.
Yeah. You know,
That's
it's
what you sounded like just
nothing
now.
crazy. Yeah. Who put the fecal matter on the basketballs?
yeah. I wish we had put the
Um,
Yeah.
I
basketballs.
have a great picture of you dressed as Coach Steve in high school.
I
Yes.
was wondering we were gonna
You,
get to this because this is kind of like
uh,
Borat, where it's kind of like a Bass rite of passage,
yeah,
where you
gotta
gotta
look
look
like
like
Coach Steve.
you gotta look
Well,
like
no,
Coach
because
Steve.
I remember on this day, it's a quick story, but I'll get into it. On this, I'm actually really glad Liz is on this pod, and it's the first time I
Me
Oh,
heard her
too.
say that. I
thank you.
came. It was like Spirit Days in high school, and I'm pretty sure it was just dressed as a fictional character
I
day.
thought it was
It
Halloween.
was
Oh
it
no, it
was
was Spirit
meme
Week. It was
day,
Spirit Week. Yes.
and
Meme day.
it was meme
Oh, I
day.
guess Coach Steve is kind of a meme. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In our eyes.
And I came in like I had a good Jew fro going,
Yes, he did.
and I pretty much wore everything, but I obviously didn't have a mustache or like the chest hair or anything like that. And I think I had a whistle, and I go in like early as fuck to find like 7 a.m. like before school starts. I'm like, Liz, do you know who I am? And she's like, no. I'm like, fuck, because I mean I look goofy as I use so much gel to get my hair back. And I think I tried penciling on a mustache, and she's like, no. But then she was like, well, you have to do this. And I thought I looked like Coach Steve. I
You
thought
did.
at the end of it.
We
Yeah.
I grabbed that. I had the Milani like cream gel eyeliner in my bag. I
Oh,
was
you,
ready.
okay, yeah.
I did.
I was like,
I
Liz,
drew
fix
little.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah, chest
Yeah.
pubes. Yeah, it
It's like
because
was,
Mrs.
I would do
Doubtfire
my
but
makeup.
reverse.
I would do my makeup every morning in high school, and you would sit
yeah.
with me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, you have to make me look pretty. But yeah, I love Coach Steve. I forget what my Coach Steve point was, but
He's
I mean,
great.
he's my favorite character.
Yeah.
If throughout this, I haven't seen anything past season 4. But throughout those first 4 seasons, he's my favorite character. Um, I mean, they introduce. I keep telling myself I'm not going to talk about any of the later seasons, but I feel like it's really hard to. But they introduce a lot of characters later on. I still feel like Coach
Mhm.
Steve. You know what you're getting with Coach Steve, and he still does like he buys Jesse marshmallows when he thinks they're tampons, and like yeah, he's
I
just he's
I feel I like him. I feel so bad for him. I think he's a sweetheart.
he's
Um,
happy.
I kind of
Yeah.
wish they would dial it back a little bit with him sometimes.
Dial it back.
Yeah,
Like
I've
when
never
Interesting.
thought
I
that.
thought I didn't think he was going to be, and what's like the, you don't say special ed as an adult. Special needs,
Special, yeah, special.
intellectually disabled. I didn't
Neurodivergent, Liz. Please.
neurodivergent. I didn't think
Come
they were
on.
going that route with him. I just thought he was like really quirky.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
you can tell.
when it gets
Keep
into like
going.
the pink eye because of the pooping on the basketballs,
Yeah.
that's when you cross that line.
Well,
I
it's
can't
really
lie,
revealed when he talks
Manafort.
to that
I've been
nice
real
teacher lady.
naughty. I put the fecal matter on the basketballs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we really see him like whatever the diagnosis is when he talks to that teacher lady, whatever her name is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the pink
You're
sweater, which
you're
and he
you're
can't
you're
read.
right, Liz. I never noticed that until you said something. They do kind of amp it up a little bit. And I still like it, but like in the first episode, he's kind of like a little like normal. You just think he's squirt. He's like, oh, this guy's kind of a goofball, and he's happy to go to the middle school dance. And um, and then
Yeah.
later on, they're like, yeah, he's this guy's something's not computing up here.
I
Like, how do you guys
I
hold a
if I'm
pencil?
being
Like a fork.
honest, I prefer the first couple of episodes before they dialed it way up with him. I just thought
Interesting.
he was charming.
Interesting.
The marshmallows, that's so sweet.
Uh,
Can I at least get a hint for the Wi-Fi password?
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I mean, it's just shit, like I guess there's a difference between like him like not knowing stuff and him like being weird. But I guess it's just like he wore like a fucking wrestling singlet to the police
I
station, and it's
I
like
have
that's
that
just
written
fucking
down
hilarious. That's
because
so funny. That's
I've
so
probably seen
funny.
that episode the least out of all of them. And the second
Yeah,
he's wearing the red, because I know he's like suspected of being the ponytail killer or the
yeah,
ponytail
yeah, yeah.
whatever, because they don't know, which is also
Ponytail
a
person.
hilarious bit. Yeah. Look, there's a lot of women getting killed right now. I need a clever name for this serial killer or my desk by the end of the day. Um, because he's in the wrestling singlet. I was like, I hope he doesn't take that wrestling singlet off for the rest of the episode. And then 5 minutes later, they're doing the interview, and he's in the wrestling singlet still. Like, and
He
his
has
lip
the huge pepperoni nipples,
is
dude. Like,
massive. Yeah. Oh my
it's like
God.
wrestling is not what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect, dude.
Mhm.
That episode's great because that's the pornscape.
Yeah.
Which I'll
He,
break the seal. Adrian, I'll do the Rocky impression. It'll get better from here. But
oh man.
dude,
Oh, and that is one of his lines in that episode, I think, is the funniest in season 1, me personally.
what's that?
And he says, get over here, give me a kiss, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Dude, and everything that pornscape Sylvester Stallone does, it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, oh,
Gold.
Adrian,
Gold.
yeah, oh, couldn't be, then who? You still couldn't even give me a job.
It's great. So stroke the chef, cup the balls. It's great. Like,
Oh, yeah, he's a good kid. I thought his name was Adrian. Yeah,
yeah. This is
I could,
cooking. You know. Oh,
yeah,
my name's Kitty. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh.
yeah, great. I kind of turned into Tracy Jordan when I was doing
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Uh,
They're very similar. Very similar.
Tracy Jordan. That's for the 30 Rock Pod.
Oh. Yeah.
That's what we call a tease.
Oh,
Uh, but
I'm ready.
Did we?
everything in the pornscape, and it's just like, I look at her feet. She's got dildo feet. Like, come on,
Yeah.
that's
He's
hilarious.
like, oh, that's not the real Missy. Like Nick's like, well, how do you know? He's like, well, she doesn't love me. And then Nick's like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. He's like, she's also got dildo feet, so we
yeah.
should probably go.
But you
Like,
got the, yeah.
yeah.
It's like, oh, this my porn shirt. It was for my Dracula costume 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Halloween. He's like, yeah, I
Hmm.
know what Halloween is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Um,
I love the pornscape. My
how do
favorite.
you guys feel about John Mulaney and Nick Kroll outside of this show?
Good. I'm
This was
glad you brought it
this was
because
my
I.
first
Yeah. No,
exposure
this
to
is
Nick
good.
Kroll.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing this.
This is
So,
my first exposure to Nick Kroll ever was through this show.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did not have a clue who he was.
Wow. So I'd seen Nick Kroll around. I knew he was like, this was like his show. He was doing all the voices. I knew that, and I was like, I love Nick Kroll even more. I just seen him around. I couldn't tell you what specifically, but this was my first John Mulaney experience, and it actually kind of ruined John Mulaney for me because I couldn't watch any of his stand-up without hearing Andrew.
Mhm.
And like I was just like, this sucks. He's just doing his normal voice. What? Like, and like he also looks nothing like Andrew Glauberman, so it's like, what's
And
going on
Nick
here?
really looks like Nick.
Nick looks
I
a lot
looked up
like Nick.
out of curiosity. I looked up like childhood pictures. That's him.
I'm sure it's identical with a huge forehead and really short. Yeah.
Identical. To
Uh,
an
yeah.
embarrassing
Small
extent.
penis.
Yeah. I think it's also funny that in the story, Nick is not Jewish and Andrew is, and in real life,
Mhm.
Nick is Jewish and John Mulaney is not. But now I love John Mulaney. Like everybody's live, everybody's in LA. Like anything that he does, I'm so in. I think all his stand-up's hilarious. But it took me a while to get over that because of Big Mouth. Um, Yeah. So Lucas, what was your like Nick Kroll, John Mulaney experience?
Once again, always late to the fucking party. Synapses slow as shit. But it took me. I think I probably the first rewatch, and Adam or someone probably mentioned it. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, that's Nick Kroll doing pretty much half the voices. I
Yeah.
was like, shut the
You're
fuck up,
welcome.
dude. Like, it took me forever to figure out. Just the other day, I figured out, oh, Seth MacFarlane voices everybody in Family Guy. I'm just kidding. Sometimes. And I found out he did
Sometimes.
everything. And at that point, I was like, well, I love Nick Kroll then. Like, I was like, well,
Mm,
if he's doing all this shit, he created it, he's producing it. Because obviously, like Liz, what you said, like, he's obviously taking a good chunk of this from his life and telling his story, obviously in an embarrassing way, which would be so easy just to be like, well, I'm Nick Birch, I'm a fucking hero. But he's like, well, I'm Nick Birch, I have flaws, I fucked up doing this, but I have this going on, and I respect that he's not afraid to fucking own that shit. And so yeah, I really like Nick Kroll. I love all of his cameos. He's funny as fuck in the Vacation movie with Ed Helms. I've seen bits and pieces of the Kroll show, and it's funny as fuck.
Kroll
And
show's great.
Yes.
John Mulaney, one of my favorite comedians for a while. He's fucking funny. Like I don't really watch his
I
acting shit, but he's
yeah,
funny.
I would agree. I used to really, really be into John Mulaney's stand up. Not
He's so
anymore.
funny.
But
Really, not anymore? Why not?
here's my thing with him. I feel
Tell
like he
me.
was such a wife guy.
A wife guy?
A wife guy. Like a lot of his humor and a lot of his just like who he was, it was like, yeah, I have a little Jewish wife and I love her and this is our life. Like, and then
Uh-huh.
he like did some crazy shit, and now I just don't really look at him the same.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm like,
guess like
remember when you did that shitty thing to your wife?
I guess I don't really know too much about that,
I don't know
but
that either.
he's got a new wife
Oh,
now. So,
yeah, and I won't get into it.
yeah.
I don't want to comment on his personal life, but
No
No, no,
one's
no, no,
nobody.
perfect.
no. Go ahead. You brought it up.
I don't know. I just like if you're gonna like make a lot of your comedy specials about your wife and your relationship and then just be like out of the blue like met somebody else while I was in rehab and now we have a kid and it's like I don't really relate to you anymore, man. Like the thing
Yeah.
that you like let me into your personal life with, that's gone. And his ex-wife reconstructed vintage lampshades.
Good for
So
her.
I thought she was cool.
That's
I'll have to buy some.
Liz.
Yeah.
Liz, we got a future ex Miss Mulaney over here. Uh,
Yeah.
I because I don't think there's gonna be a better place for us. I'm just gonna say it now. I really like because obviously they're telling stories like about their childhood. Most of these people doing
hmm
these voices and the producers were in their 40s when this. They still are in their 40s when this first came
Yeah.
out. So they grew up like in the 80s and 90s. They didn't have half the shit that they were. You can kind of tell like, oh, this like feel like that's really old fashioned, but they have smartphones. Like there's some like the Statue of Liberty scene, like when they're on the school when they're on the field trip taking the bus over and like people have phones, but like no one's on them. You're like, oh, they're like that's super 80s because the fact that people are like
Mhm.
still talking on the school bus, but they have phones. Like nowadays, everybody would be on their phones on the school bus. And I thought they did it really tastefully. Like obviously they told a current story using like past lives, even like that's 20, 30 years removed. I thought that was pretty. They did a pretty good job of like using
Yeah.
smartphones. Like that's kind of felt like Superman. Like it was they've like pulled smartphones out. Like, hey, it's 2025. Like we still have smartphones, but we're also using them tastefully. So I liked that a lot too. Like they were texting each other, which I mean, in the 80s they probably didn't have cell phones. I mean, they probably would have been teenagers in the 90s, but there weren't cell phones in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
So
I
I thought they
agree.
did a good
I
job.
don't think I ever found a moment where I was like, "Oh, I can tell somebody who was a little too old for this wrote this." I don't think I had any
hmm
of those moments.
yeah. And
Yeah,
for frame of reference, Kroll was born in 78. Mulaney was born in
yeah,
82, so they would have been like 39 and 37 when this was released, or
yeah.
like 39 and like 35, something like that, in like 2017 when it first came out. So pretty cool that they're like still in touch with it and like everything. But
Mm. What do you
yeah,
guys think of Duke Ellington? Like what are you like what was going on when Nick Kroll or whoever the fuck was going on like all right, so we're gonna have these hormone monsters, right? But instead of a hormone monster, Nick is gonna have the ghost of Duke Ellington living in his basement. who is kind of like a playboy and just does a bunch of crazy shit, and his excuse is, "Well, I'm Duke Ellington." Like it works. I was never like, "Come on, Duke, you know better than that." Like he's so fucking funny. Like, and they use just the right amount. Like that's what I love about the first season. Like it's sprinkled in here. Like it'll be like episode 7, and then it's a Duke Ellington scene. You're like, oh my God, I fucking forgot Duke Ellington was in this. And it's just perfect. And he's got a one-liner, and then he goes back into the backpack, and you don't see him for another 6 minutes, and it's perfect. And that's what I feel about all the side characters. But just Duke Ellington was just fucking out of the water, insane.
Yeah, I mean Jordan Peele is doing some great stuff. I'm not a huge Duke Ellington guy. Well, first off, I couldn't tell you any song of his, but like in Big Mouth.
What do you mean? It's Do You Boys Need a Yarmulke? That's his first single.
Hey now, Sweet Desiree. Do you boys need a
That's funny as
yarmulke?
fuck.
Oh.
Oh my God, poor Andrew. That sounds like a really good song title, except I'm gonna change "Oh my God" to "Oh Sweet," and then poor Andrew to "Oh Sweet Desiree" or some shit. I fucked it up, but it was good.
And how sweet Desiree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like when he brings the other ghosts in, like when he brings in like Freddie Mercury and like Anthony Scalia and like Liz Taylor and Richard Burton and like
He's like Ghost
Socrates
Cock.
or
Yeah,
Whitney
Prince.
Houston and Prince. Yeah, Prince. Yeah.
Ghost Cock is turkey bacon. It's just not the same.
It's- and it has a weird texture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So I guess I know we've kind of talked about. Last thing before we like kind of go episode by episode. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but Lucas, do you remember when we convinced Miss Winnell to watch some of Big Mouth in her class?
What the fuck?
Do you remember that?
Dude, you could tell me Miss Winnell's class is like your season 7, 8, 9 of The Office. You could tell me anything happened. I'd be like, yeah, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure that
It
that
was
was
all
gonna
a
happen.
dream. Yeah, but no, dude. So I don't know what the hell was going on. You know what? Shout out Miss Winnell. You're fantastic. Shout out Tony. Hope the whole family's doing great. And
I just played football with Tony the other day when I came home for Thanksgiving.
did you actually? That's
Yes,
dope.
he's doing good. Great, family's doing great.
I'll bet. And
Shout out.
yeah, it was one of those days we just weren't doing shit, and she had Netflix or something like that. Because we watch like Gabriel Iglesias all the time,
Yeah.
and so I think she had Netflix for that or something. And we were just like, hey, turn on Big Mouth. And it was before we stopped the episode before we saw Andrew's penis, but like fallopian tubes were on display.
Oh
No.
yeah. Because
Like-
no, that's so.
What the
I
hell?
mean, I wish we got to get Jocelyn Hughes on this pod because she
We
was like
do.
in also every single one of my Spanish classes too.
Shout
Like,
out
always
Jocelyn.
Miss
Shout out
Winnell.
Jocelyn.
Anyway, I
Yeah.
remember this like it was yesterday. I think about it all the time. When
Okay.
I find
Now
out
you
that
remember.
there's two holes in the vagina, I was in Miss Winnell's Spanish class.
That's. I remember this. I remember this. Yes.
I audibly went like, "What the fuck?" Like, we were like 16. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like,
No,
School
there's no
system-
shame here. That's the whole point.
I know,
That's the
you're
whole
right.
point of the show.
well, because and then they talked about it in Jesse's vagina. They're like, "Oh, there's Jesse was
Yes,
also
they did.
confused, but she was
Yes.
12 and I was 16, and I was like, "What the
Hey,
fuck? There's
late
fucking
bloomer.
two holes." Like, and
Hey,
Miss
and that's
Winnell.
a failure of the education system, not you.
You're right, and my mom
Yeah.
too, probably. And she's a Spanish teacher.
That's
by
why
the
they
way.
need to
Spanish
show it in
teacher.
schools. That's why
Yeah.
they need to show it in schools.
She's a Spanish teacher, by the way.
She is.
drew
yeah.
a
Oh,
vagina. She drew a vagina on the. I feel like maybe we should be. No one's gonna find it here. This shit, but
I don't know. Yeah.
she drew
No.
a vagina on the whiteboard. I feel like
Yeah.
I've got a photo of it because I was like, "There's no way I'm in Spanish class right now." And she's drawing a vagina on the board. Josiah was in
Yeah.
this class too, Liz. And,
Oh,
and Cliff,
shout out Josiah Zivong. Shout out.
And,
shout out
okay,
him.
we're not doing the whole shout out things. We can't do that. But
No. I'm doing it. Go ahead.
she drew the vagina on the fucking whiteboard. It's like, well, here's where this comes out. Here's where the penis goes. This is where the baby
Yeah.
comes out. This is the butthole. Like,
Yeah.
and she was like genuinely like had like I mean she's the mom obviously of kids our
Yeah.
age, and she had a mom moment. It was like, well, this is everything that you're looking at.
Yeah. And like I think that's fucking great that she did that. Because
Yeah.
how is he gonna know? You gotta talk about
Right.
it. And it's like that you just gotta take all the shame away. And it's like, yeah, matter of fact, boom. Urethra. Boom. Vagina. Boom. butthole, labia majora, labia minora,
Mm-hmm.
clitoris. Boom. That's
Labia
it.
minora.
That's how we do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
I still feel like you know too much about vaginal anatomy for you.
there's no
That's too
such
much.
thing. There's no such thing, and that's the shame
No
getting
such
to you
thing.
again, dude. That's the shame getting to you again. Yeah.
Shane Lizard. Shane Lizard. He's getting into me.
Shane Lizard. Hey, wait till season 2.
We can't talk about it.
But yeah,
Miss
but
Wells
I brought
class
up that
is
story,
insane.
and also just talking about this all the time in FOT with Miss Reitz. Not talking about it with her, but she ran that class, and I felt like we just talked about it all the time.
I would get suspensions all the time in that class.
Yes, you would. True or false? You ate a glue stick.
Had to. $20.
I paid Lucas $20 to eat a whole glue stick. He would have done it for free. I'm an
He
idiot.
got paid $0 to eat a fish from biology.
I believe it.
And then one of our friends was like, yeah, one of our fish went missing in bio.
This man will put anything in his body. Yeah. It was
I'm
hilarious
pretty sure
though, too.
I'm pretty sure there was a hot chick in that class that I was like,
in which class?
Like this. She's gonna get in bio. It was Liz.
Oh.
Liz was the hot chick.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna get Liz's attention.
You know what? And it did.
I'll bet it did.
We're still talking about it. You're picturing it, we're talking about it. Huh?
I cried about it, and that's why he can call me Lizzie IE.
Mm-hmm. So Adam, all you have to do is eat a fish, and you get to call her Lizzie IE.
Is that a metaphor or?
She could, yes. I don't know about going up. Well, were you? Sorry, I was going to transition.
I would say last thing. Also, show about divorce before it's time for me. But you know.
Yeah, I mean that's
really interesting to look back, and I was like, God damn.
You could have prevented it. You could have prevented your parents' divorce.
And once again, it becomes my job to fix it. Also, the theme is the cover of a Black Sabbath song, which is badass. So, but what were you gonna say? Those are all my points.
I was gonna say like that's another rewatching, and I guess I should have said this in the beginning, but it not only is it fucking hilarious as a show, but like it tells a great story about like life, like
yes,
the Cantardina. And obviously this is the first season, so you don't go too into depth, but you can see like the groundwork for like Matthew, the gay guy, he gets so much to do in the second and third seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Am I crazy, or do him and Jay get together?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes,
I don't know if they're together, but they definitely make out.
They definitely, yeah.
Who puts whose dick inside of the other person's dick?
Which one's gonna open up next to the other? But no, they like
you gotta
like
play Match the Castle Towers.
The Jay shit, what they do with Jay is just amazing because he's hilarious in the first season, and then they totally like keep one upping themselves throughout the next couple of seasons. Just his arc.
One of my favorite moments, and I wrote this down, was it's the sleepover episode, I think, and he like screams and cries at his brothers, and I was I held that close to my heart because I do that. I did that a lot as a kid, just being like, you guys are the fucking worst. And like just not being able to hold it together and trying so hard to be in with the big dogs.
Yeah.
Liz and Jay, very similar.
Yeah. Wait, was featuring Ludacris one of those dogs that you were trying to be in with, or what? Yeah. Shout out Jay's Pitbull. Yeah, dude, it's crazy because like what they do, because it's hilarious because in the Am I Gay episode, he's the homophobe, and then like as it like goes on further, like with Gordy's journey and everything, like he comes out as bi or pan, I can't exactly remember. Yeah, that's a tease for the season 2 rewatch. But
it's funny because I'm not gonna drop any names here, but
go for it.
Adam, I'm sure you could put some faces to names here, but I grew up knowing a lot of homophobes, and shout out Modern Family. Modern Family really like kind of helped learn what gay was and what gay is. But I knew a lot of homophobes, and a lot of them are, if not gay, definitely bi, somewhere on that spectrum. And it is really.
I don't know who you're talking about specifically.
Oh, we could talk about it offline because Liz knows this too. Liz probably knows who they are.
I think so. I think I'm connecting the dots.
And it's funny because we just saw this person over Thanksgiving, and I mentioned this to them, and they're like, "Oh, I was never a homophobe." I was like, "Dude, I'm pretty sure I have multiple videos of you saying some crazy shit while hitting some jumps at Westminster High School. Anyway, moving into the
It's Adam,
move,
actually.
huh?
It's Adam, actually.
It's me.
Yes,
I've
it
actually
is.
I've been saving
Um,
this. Yeah, I'm gay.
and if I say Adam Matson to my, can I say your last name on here?
Yeah. Go ahead and fucking dox me.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's cool. Whatever.
If
Yeah.
I say that
Fuck
to
you
my
too.
mom, to this day, my mom's like, "Is he gay?"
I
That's
do
hilarious.
that.
Well,
I have
Because
that conversation.
because Lucas called me once and he was like, "Yeah, Adam came out to me as gay," and I believed it. Like it was a prank he was pulling on me, and I told people. I was like, "Yeah,
that's
Adam Matson's
hilarious.
gay."
That's so funny.
So
Well,
if
it's
This
people do
great
think that, that's my
because
fault. That's on me.
I have the Jerry Seinfeld problem. And
don't
I'm not
compare
afraid to
yourself to
admit it.
Jerry Seinfeld. That's
Too late,
enough.
too late. But it's
No, this
hilarious that you say that. It's
You
so
like to
funny.
go out with underage girls.
That's
That
right.
problem?
That's
That
right.
problem?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah,
he hates
Um,
fans.
yep, and I love Pop Tarts. And
yeah.
but it's so funny because yeah, I feel like people think that about me a lot. I've had people tell me that they thought that about me a
I
lot.
did not have that impression until he called me.
Really?
I'm pointing up because he's up on my screen. Until he called me, and I told other people, I was like, "You'll never believe this. Adam Matson is
I
gay."
I bet
That's hilarious.
this was when you were I'm not gonna go
So
too
it
much,
wasn't
but
like a we knew it all along type thing. It was like
No,
oh, how
I was
about
in
that?
shock.
Okay,
I
because
was in
I've gotten
shock.
like the we knew it all along.
No,
but she
I was
believed
in
it.
shock.
All that matters is she believed it.
She bought it,
And
and
no,
now she can't
I did.
return it.
yeah.
I
And I bet what it was you
Go tell me.
probably this was probably like the 2020 and you were being a little bitch and I was like I'm gonna fucking tell everybody he's gay. Maybe I'm the homophobe. Maybe I'm gonna come out in a few years as gay. I'm still homophobic, I guess.
You're like Eminem. You're leaving little gay breadcrumbs for
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah.
You guys should have been knowing. Should have been knowing all along. Tell that.
Uh,
Okay, I'll just preface it. But should you tell them about the mom story that you had a month or
yeah,
two ago?
I was gonna do that actually, but yeah.
Adam is
So
20. Let me preface because you're not gonna
go
stop me.
ahead.
Adam
Tell him
is
who I am.
23. He is 23 years old. His mother has known him probably more than anyone his entire life, and he is
Yes.
23 years old, going on 24.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what happened.
Well,
You think you know your kid, right?
Well, shout out Carrie because she loves me, and I've surprised her before with other things, not related to my sexuality. And so
Tell
I
the
made a
story.
short film, and
Which
Liz, I can't
we
remember.
reviewed. It's in the bank. It's in the bank.
It is in the bank. It'll probably never get released because I'm not a huge fan of it. But it was hilarious because once I sent it to my mom, because I was like, hey, I made something. Here you go.
Check it out.
And she was like, well, I have a lot of questions. And I was like what? And she was like, well, the first thing that I thought of was, are you coming out to me? Oh man. So
Shit.
yeah. I mean, I
And
guess we're just going.
as we
Mom,
talk-
I love you so much. Mom, I love you so much. I'm not telling the story to make fun of you. I'm not. I promise. I love you.
He's digging
And
himself.
yeah, it was an earnest question from her, and it's like you know, I mean, and it's so funny because like, and it's hilarious, Liz, that you said that thing because it's like there's like, oh, everyone goes through the thing where like, oh, are they gay? And like, I definitely had that. It's like, oh, am I gay? Because like,
Aw.
yeah,
I
well,
don't
it's not
think
a sad,
guys like to talk about it as
it's not a sad
much.
thing to be gay. I mean, yeah, it's like whatever. I had the thought, and I'm not gay. I found
No,
out
that
that
was
I'm
more of an
straight.
all like cute aw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not
But I mean, it
sad.
was a conversation I had to have with myself, and I was fearful because I was just like, I know that's a hard life, kind of like Andrew. It was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I made out with Lucas, and then everything was okay. And
It didn't
Aw.
move. It didn't move.
It did not move. It did not move. I have gotten a massage from a man, and it did not move.
Was it a good massage?
Yeah, he was good. Shout out Rob.
All
Like,
right.
was it a straight up good massage or was it sensual? There's a difference.
Just a good massage. I didn't fall
Then
asleep, but
you
yeah.
might need, you might need to look into getting a more sensual massage from a man.
Well, what's legal in California?
Everything, baby.
You know what's crazy? Nuru is legal. Nuru massages are legal.
I don't know what that is.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
it's skin to skin. Boom.
Well,
But it can't be sexual. So fine
that's
line.
definitely up to interpretation. And the court's definitely anyone can fight that argument if for
Hey,
some reason something
you can
comes
only
out.
get it from someone who's licensed to do it. And I bet they don't give those licenses out to just.
Is it like a
But
chiropractor's license? Just show up and then
I
it's
guess
like Mari's mixology license.
yeah. Yeah.
What do you got?
It's
Okay,
just, it's
real
just a
quick
long weekend. All right.
before we go, because I mean I do want to go over the ranking of the episodes. What did you
Yeah.
guys think of um son of a bitch of Greg? I'm just curious, Greg.
Who?
The
Wow.
of Jesse's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, pretty real.
What do you think? Yeah, I know. Like
I
that. I mean,
mean,
the last half of like the last two episodes of season one minus Pornscape. I guess really the bottom mitzvah episode.
dude. So
It,
the
you know what?
so I know we'll get to the rankings. Spoiler alert.
Let's
That's my
just do
least
the ranking.
favorite. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
That's my.
Should we go?
my last
Yeah.
point
Go
Go
ahead.
before
ahead.
the ranking. You
Yeah.
guys remember fish hooks?
Fish
Yeah.
hooks.
I like
What?
fish hooks.
I want you to picture the three main characters of fish hooks, or look up an image right now.
What the hell is fish
I
hooks?
know who they are. It's B,
I
Milo,
need,
and Oscar, right?
and I want you to picture it in your mind, and then compare it to the three main characters of Big Mouth.
That's pretty good.
That's the
And
same thing.
What is
The
this?
tallest
and
one with.
yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Jerry
Oh.
Stiller is Coach Steve, the principal.
And Clemantha is Lola.
Yeah.
I'm a dump truck.
Oh man. All right.
And that
He's
one
so
girl is
deep.
Devin. You just dropped something, girl. My jaw. I'm connecting the dots. I'm connecting the dots.
That's funny.
It's one big conspiracy. It's all connected. God, you mentioned Lola. Like there's so much
Yeah.
ensemble going on in this movie. Um,
In this
and you
movie.
can't even. Yeah, well, it's a 5 hour movie, no?
Okay.
4.5.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, all right. So should we go least to best, I guess?
Yeah. So I know we're gonna talk about each episode as we go through. So I feel like we should speed run one of our lists and then actually talk through the other person's list. Whose do you want to speed run? Mine or yours?
We could do mine.
What about
Speed run
mine?
yours?
That was
Yeah, I know.
sexist.
Why did you just skip Liz?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
skip
you
me.
did your rankings. Liz, did you
Yeah,
do your
of course I
rankings?
did my fucking ranking.
Oh shit. Okay.
was-
Well, hell
she
yeah.
was
I didn't know you
above
did
it.
it. I know it's kind of a last minute thing. I don't read.
All right, we'll do Liz's. We'll do Liz's because she's the guest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So
well-
yeah, Lucas and I will
well,
speed
and
run
her
ours,
theme.
and then we'll talk through your list.
I don't think
speed
we
run
need to
mine.
I guess so.
Well, it
Sure.
gets so messy because there's 10 things, and talking through all of them at the same time, it just gets
And I
messy.
feel like me and Adams are probably similar, and I'm more curious about Liz's.
That's true.
Let's just go. We're talking.
Okay.
No. We'll
Bottom
speed run,
top?
and then we'll talk through hers. So Lucas,
Oh,
you speed
okay.
run.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
All right,
my bad, my bad.
So my
Yeah.
10 was episode 9. I survived Jesse's bat mitzvah. My number 9, my second to last was episode 7, Requiem for a Dream. And then Everybody Bleeds episode 2. Then episode 5, Girls Are Horny 2. Then Am I Gay? Ejaculation. And my top 4, which are really good, was episode 6, Pillow Talk. Episode 10, Pornscape. Episode 4, The Sleepover. Episode 8, The Head Push.
Head push number 1, very nice.
Yeah.
So my 10 to 1. I survived Jesse's bat mitzvah. Pillow talk. Girls Are Horny 2. Am I Gay? Everybody Bleeds. Ejaculation. Requiem for a Wet Dream. The Head Push. Sleepover, a harrowing ordeal of emotional brutality, and then number 1, Pornscape. That was my favorite. But yeah, we'll actually talk through Liz's list. So go ahead, Liz. What was your number
Okay.
10? Least
You'll
favorite?
never believe what I have at number 10.
Was it Jesse's bat mitzvah?
It is Jesse's bat mitzvah.
It's such a bummer, dude. It's such a
Uh,
bummer episode.
Bummer
like-
episode. I don't like the song.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
the song either. Yeah. DJ Pendejo is a good bit though. DJ
Yeah, it
Pendejo
is
is
good.
great.
Yeah.
Coach Steve is doing everything he can to
Commander!
shuffle coal into the fire, but it's just not sticky.
Nah,
It is
yeah.
definitely like one of the most like arky like episodes because you learn so much about pretty much the characters.
Mhm.
The scallops are in it. John Hamm once again on a villain arc. Not a good guy. Not a good guy. Um, Marty. This is probably Marty's episode is probably girls are horny too, but
Probably.
Marty's got some good lines in this. But other than that, it is all like real shit. Like Missy and Andrew break up, and that's just so sad.
Dude,
That's
They
so
the
sad.
fucking photos. Oh my
yeah,
God, dude. It's just
and
like that's
they should
terrible.
be together. That's just what should be
Yeah.
going on. And it's
Yeah.
just it's just not. Drew Fishman's really funny. Um, but like other than that,
Would you boy
it's
like a yarmulke?
yeah,
Thank you.
it's just not just my least favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agree.
Number 9?
Ejaculation.
Really?
Mm.
The
Yeah.
first one
It just doesn't stick with me too much.
doesn't. Yeah. Is it because like you actually don't like it, or because the other ones are so good?
I feel like more that the other ones are good. That there's
Okay.
more that I like
Yeah.
about the
You
other
don't like
one. And
ancient
I feel like
Mesopotamia?
oh, I do love that. I just feel like I was still kind of getting into the groove, and by the
Yeah.
time I
Okay.
got to the finale, I was like, okay, yeah, I could maybe even watch more of this show.
Oh man, I love episode 1 because you have Steve as a penis playing basketball, and he tries to
Oh,
touch
I
rim.
don't like that. I don't like that.
Oh, for real? When he knocks the wind
I
out of his balls?
I don't. Yeah, I didn't like that bit
Oh, I'm still
when
good for
they.
the dance.
Yeah. I I mean it's a pilots for TV shows are tough.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought this is definitely the upper echelon of pilots.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, like after the first scene, it had my interest, and that's exactly what a pilot needs to do. And it doesn't take his foot off the gas for a while. I think one of the
Mm-hmm.
great things about this show is its slow introduction of each character. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love HBO shows, but there are plenty of times where it's just like, fuck, there's 15 main characters right now. I'm expected to know what the hell's going on in their lives, who their fucking parents are, who their kids are, why they're in jail, why they're trying to get out of jail, who their friends in jail are. Like, and that's just one character. This show just does such a great job of, well, here's Nick and Andrew, and you're going to pretty much stick with them through the first half. And then, well, here's Jesse, their friend. Here's the hormone monster. These are their parents. And I think it just does a great job of just kind of taking it as slow as you could take something like this. It's number 5 on my list, so I kind of get what you're saying, Liz. Like it is definitely kind of forgettable. Um, it's definitely my most rewatched episode because it's the first fucking one, and anytime I
Yeah.
want to
First one.
rewatch it, I want to start here. Um, but yeah, like it's just kind of not exciting, but it's exactly what it needs to be.
Mhm. Mhm.
What was your number
All
8?
right. Pillow talk.
Yeah.
I find
See,
that one.
what?
I honestly, that one might be even at the bottom for me. I find it so. That one is a hard watch for me. I think it's disgusting.
I don't really like it. I'm not a huge fan.
That's
I
what
like
makes
it.
me dislike Jay.
It made you dislike Jay?
For a moment there, I'm like, I kind of want to kill this guy.
Wait, hang on. Wait, what's Jay's arc in the episode? Because I'm remembering Andrew and Nick going to New York. What's? Oh wait, is this when he fucks his pillow?
When he fucks his pillow and the
Oh,
bath
that's
mat.
hilarious. I'm 40. That shit's
Yeah,
hilarious.
he's like,
I like that shit.
That is a funny bit. That is a funny bit.
He's like, you can
It's
fuck
my
anyone. You
birthday!
can be one of my brothers. Like, we have an open relationship. Like,
Oh, we have an open relationship.
yeah,
Dude,
I
Jay
think that
fucking his
episode's
pillow is
really
hilarious.
fucking funny.
That's such a great
Yeah,
bit.
and then he goes to the bath mat. He's just fucking furniture, which is just, I mean, Jay is one of the best characters here.
Jay's so good.
But Adam,
Yeah.
you had it. Where'd you have it on your list? You had it kind of low too.
Pillow Talk was my number 9. It was low just because I don't like the New York stuff. Like,
What?
and
Me neither.
and maybe this is also super vulnerable. I've been Nick going to New York for a girl that didn't give a shit about me. So like,
Yeah,
it wasn't New York, it was Philly. But which is even worse.
dude.
But
But there's so
yeah,
the one like weird Asian chick who's holding the dolphin dog.
I don't
And
like
like
whoever
that.
that is.
You
The-
know him. You know him.
the
That
doll
shit is
poodle?
so funny.
Nah,
'Cause
I
there's
do
I
like
don't like that.
I
Yeah.
love when they're like, you know him, and then it's maybe that's I probably shouldn't be doing the voice,
Are you-
but it's
yeah.
No, you can do that. That's what he
Don't
sounds
what
like.
does
It
it
sounds
sound
exactly like that. So like,
and thank you. That's my best impression is the Asian
Yeah.
kid from Big Mouth, and yeah. Then they're like, oh, I have to go to the Rock's beach house. He's so clingy. I I think it's really funny. I love when they're in New York. The Cantardina stuff is kind of boring, especially like
Yeah.
rewatching it. But then Steve drive. He's like, "You guys mind if I play some music?" And then he puts on his headphones. Like
Stop.
it's just really funny.
Yeah.
And then the Jay shit. I like. There's a lot going on in this episode. I think it's
Yeah.
really funny. Jay fucking
Maybe I
Achille and then
underrated
gets
it then.
pissed.
Yeah, I like the hat stuff with Andrew. Anytime Andrew wears a
Yeah.
hat, because he does it this time and on the Valentine's Day episode, him wearing a
Mhm.
hat is pretty funny. But I think I'm with Liz. It was like it's a bit lower. It's bottom half for sure. Yeah, power bottom though. So yin yang.
Oh, okay. I have next
7?
up. Everybody bleeds.
Really, as a woman, this is not your number one.
No, I like this episode a lot. I'm just getting into the stuff I like a lot. My favorite part, Statue of Liberty, just giving that being a woman is hell
Smoking a cig.
speech.
Yeah.
And I had never thought of the joke of giving the Statue of Liberty a French accent before, and that's fun. That's really funny.
That is good.
I like that too.
That's very silly.
Do you want to tell us where you were when you got your first period, or is that for a different pod?
Yeah. You know what? I was in our middle school bathroom.
Oh, for
and
real?
it was the day before Christmas break. And
No way.
And here's my truth. I'm being vulnerable here.
Yeah.
It was a bloodbath. It was a massacre.
Oh my God.
And I was wearing like a skimpy outfit for whatever reason.
I was gonna ask what you were wearing. Like, did you ruin your clothes?
I was wearing like a little skirt.
Oh, a skirt.
A little skirt and tights that were ripped, very edgy, and like an oversized little cardigan moment. And like I would have slayed wearing that today. Why I walked out of the house wearing, and I went to the orthodontist that morning too to get my braces tightened.
Did you have braces? Did you have braces at that time?
I had braces like up until high school.
No shit.
And I have to get them again.
No way. For real?
I know. I'm gonna go through like a third puberty.
You're gonna be a dental assistant with braces?
Hopefully my boobs
that's a great bit.
I know. You're gonna use your period again for the first time.
Yeah, pretty much. So hopefully I get like all the benefits and none of the.
Yeah. Every 12 years it just happens again. You get your period.
I do feel like women go through like cycles of puberty because I've had several moments where I'm like, I'm becoming a woman again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's something men really go through, but I've had several moments where I'm like, wasn't this supposed to happen when I was 12? And it happens again.
I think guys are just like, oh shit, I'm getting old. Like falling asleep watching TV is one of them.
I had and I had I had a very flat chest growing up, and that's nothing to be ashamed of, but I did have a moment when I was like 19 that I was putting on a bralette, and like Superman, the bra just ripped, and I was like, it's happening to me. It's finally happening. I'm getting boobs. That was really, really exciting. And like it happens every once in a while when you grow a cup size and you're like, I think this is puberty, and like your body just changes a lot as a woman. And that's also to do with like hormones and meds and everything. Like, but
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom and I made such a horrible mess that I heard people start to come through the door. I crawled underneath and went through another stall and like walked out that way so no one would know it was Jay.
That might be the worst gig is being a middle school
oh my
middle school
God.
custodian, janitor, having to clean up period blood that girls don't know how to deal with.
Oh my God. Yeah, wait.
It wasn't like I splattered it on the walls, but
I'm picturing like
I clogged the toilet. I clogged the toilet just trying to clean myself up. It was horrible.
Oh my God. Yeah. So like what did you
burst
do?
Or, like alien blood.
Yeah, I guess like how did you find out? Were you like in class and noticed something and you're like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom, or you were already in the bathroom and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And also this is something, again, being vulnerable.
Yeah.
I think, they talk about periods a lot, and I thought I was already getting my period. That's discharge. They don't tell you what discharge is in sex ed. So
under discussed, for sure.
So, and I was like, oh, I guess I just have like a very nice little light period, and it's not red. I was wrong.
Look at you. Yeah.
I was wrong.
It skipped me, actually. It skipped me. Not gonna get it. Not gonna
I don't
happen.
have to. I don't do periods. Not to
Just chose not
take
to.
the
Yeah.
subject off Liz here, but it reminds me of Adam Sandler Howard Stern interview when they were talking about jacking off for the first time,
Yeah.
and Howard Stern was like, "Yeah, the first time I jacking off, I pissed on my bed." And no, because like I get like I'm not gonna be as vulnerable as Liz here, but like when I
Oh, come
first started
on.
like trying to jack off, I I thought I was doing it because there was a certain there was there was a
A
certain
certain
like
what?
way that my dick would bend, and I was like, oh, I just did it. It was bad. It was bad.
I
Like
I had the opposite.
What?
when
Masturbating?
you,
And I don't want to get too much into this because,
I
like
know,
future
yeah,
employers, but
right,
I didn't know I was doing it for a very long time. Like up until I was
yeah,
like 18 and I was like, that's masturbating. I've been doing that for
yeah.
years.
You kind of had a reverse type thing.
Uh,
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I've been doing this the whole time. I didn't know there was a name for it.
I do this in class. What? Why is this a thing? I do this at the
Uh,
dinner table. Is this a
yeah.
big deal?
Well, don't
But
joke about that,
that was
and I won't
something
shout them
that
out,
like
but I knew some guys who did that.
I know several women. Like I talked to somebody who was like, yeah, I like was doing that on a flight once, and somebody was like, can you not do that? Like that is something that women go through. Like they
Jesus,
don't
Oh my
realize.
God. Yeah. It's
that's
like, why does this feel
It's
so
great.
good? People should do this all the time.
yeah. It's great. It's great. It's great.
Well, yeah, great. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm on a
Yeah,
flight. I got some time. Why not? You know?
yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. I don't know why other people aren't doing this.
Oh,
Oh, that's
dude.
hilarious. Yeah.
There's one guy that I know. We were sleeping in a room in a bunch of dudes, and just like threw a blanket. We were like having a conversation. It was like 4 p.m. He was like he did it like no one knew at the time until he was like, yeah, I jacked off like underneath the sheet while you guys were 6 feet away having a conversation, and we're like, oh. But dudes were like, oh shit, like nice, like that was impressive. We didn't know, like,
See,
and
that's such a great thing about being that age. It's just like we're all just figuring it out, and it's just like,
yeah,
I'm gonna try this thing, and my friends are kind of like right there. I'll be respectful. I'll
yeah.
put a blanket over myself, but other than that, I'm gonna do my thing.
The first
That's
time
great.
Adam,
That's hilarious.
the first time that Adam and I we jacked each other off. We just we were friends. We were just trying to figure it out along the way.
Yeah,
It was great.
yeah.
Great.
And that's you
Uh,
do have a point with showing this to kids. You have a point.
yeah.
It's important. It's actually really
You have a
important.
point.
And I know it's like a bit, and like, it's like you see Andrew's penis like 10 minutes into the series, but I honestly think it's really, really important for like kids. Like if we saw this when we were like 10, how different would our lives be? Like how different would puberty have been?
I probably would have died of
Probably
a
a
drug
lot.
overdose by now.
You would have
Would
gotten
not
trapped
be
in the
alive.
pornscape? You would have
And
Yeah,
gotten
would
trapped
don't
in the
not be
forget
pornscape?
alive.
the spoon.
You need to
That's
help
good.
your friend. He's doing smack in the bathroom. That was like a Coach Steve Duke Ellington. All right. Yeah, Everybody Bleeds was kind of low on my list just because
Where
I
was
don't
it
think
on
it
mine?
ages
Hang
that
on.
well because like it's about Nick and Jesse dating, and then the next episode they're not
Hmm.
dating, and it's just I
Yeah,
don't think it
that
ages
part's
that well.
Yeah.
But when the gender's like fuck you, Svetlana, you leave me, I fuck your whole gender, and he's just throwing the toilet paper away.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Svetlana
good.
comes back later in the pornscape. She's the chick that's like, Andrew, I
That's
I
want
right.
you
did
to buy
not
me mini
connect those
fridge.
dots.
Yeah.
You need to buy me
Oh, I
mini
also love Jay in that
fridge.
episode doing
Yeah,
magic.
he's like, of course I got the brown kid. Of course I'm watching the brown kid. He's a little
Yeah,
brown
of
kid.
course. He's a
Yeah.
little proud kid.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck Cal Penn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, you should actually take it easy on Cal Penn. Yeah, we can go ahead. Liz, what's your next one? I forget which number we're at.
Am I Gay is my next one.
Yeah.
Classic.
Like
I love that song. I love
So
that
Liz,
song.
you're a homophobe. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I really hate gay people.
Clip that. Clip
uh,
that.
I,
Yeah.
yeah,
Who's your
this one's
favorite
really,
gay ghost? Who's your favorite gay ghost?
My favorite gay ghost?
Yeah. It's like Freddie Mercury, Socrates, and Antonin Scalia. Fuck, Mary,
It
kill the
has
gay
to be
ghosts.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Anyways, Lucas, I cut you off. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, yeah, this episode is like kind of mid tier. Like it's good, obviously. The song is really
Mm-hmm.
fucking funny, and
Yeah.
Andrew being like trying to find out if he was gay in like such a
Yeah.
goofy and kind of relatable way. Like if I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, should I gotta figure out if I'm gay or not? Like that's probably. I mean, you went through it. Anyway. I'm not gonna act like I didn't ever think I
Yeah.
was gay, but
Well.
yeah, it was a pretty like mid episode, lower mid episode for me.
Yeah. I do like how they made the choice, and they don't do the Matthew stuff like as hard in season 1, pun intended. But like I like how they do a story of a kid who's questioning his sexuality and finds out that he's not gay, and then a guy who knows he's gay. I like how they do both, because I think it's important to show there's like a spectrum. Sexuality exists on a spectrum, and like
And he
I think
he says nobody is 100% gay or straight.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I know there's like a term, there's a scale. It's like 1 to 6. It's like 1 is
Kinsley?
like I don't know what it's called.
Something
What?
like that. Kinsey
What's up?
scale?
Oh shit, that's that. The Kinsey?
Kinsey? I don't know.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
I
You
don't
guys keep
know.
talking. I'm gonna look it up because now I'm curious. But
Yeah.
am I gay? Yeah, kind of lower for me.
Alright. Pretty good.
Was that your number 7, Liz? Or was that your 6?
I can't count.
6, 7. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Hey,
All right.
watch it.
It's 0 to 6, with 0 being exclusively heterosexual, 6 being exclusively homosexual.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
probably like a 6 or a 7. 6, 7. So.
First published in 1948, so
Oh wow.
old
I
school.
didn't know they invented gay people back then.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
There was like a second coming of homophobia is the thing. Like it was
Well,
alright for a minute, and then it wasn't again.
When do you mean? Like it was cool in the 20s, and then in the 40s they were like, actually.
I feel it was. I feel, and I've
Weren't,
talked about
like-
this in a film class where it was like.
Wasn't like Sparta gay as fuck or something? Like they'd all fuck each other and they'd have
Oh,
orgies?
well, ancient
course.
Greece. I mean,
Yeah.
That
well,
was
there
the
was also
best
like
time
some
to be gay.
pedophilia mixed in with that, so it gets kind of dicey.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, like the man on man stuff in ancient Greece. That's for real.
Sculptures
So I
of
like
it.
Greek
Sculptures
mythology.
of it.
Wait for
was
the
when
Odyssey. It's actually porn. So
When like when movies, there was like there's like a series of laws that passed like that really restricted things in movies. That was kind of like
the Hays Code.
Yes,
The Hays Code.
thank you.
Yes, I know what you're
Thank
talking
you.
about.
Okay,
Yeah.
film guy, thank you.
Yeah.
That was kind of like a second coming of homophobia, like,
Yeah.
and
that-
and the pendulum swings. The pendulum always swings.
Yes. And began rigidly enforcing it in 1934. And then it ended in 68. Replaced by the MPAA film rating system, like G, PG, PG-13, R, NC-17, X, whatever. So no more Hays Code.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, what's your next one?
Number 5,
Yes.
the head push.
Wow. I had this one a lot higher. So go ahead with the head push.
Something I don't love about this, I don't know anybody who was drinking in middle school. That could just be
okay.
me being sheltered. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's like a huge part of the episode that's just like not. It just isn't. It isn't a thing.
Mhm.
I love the actual head push part. I love how Leah stands up and like
Mhm.
I like fuck that guy, and
Yeah.
I love
Gabe
that.
from The Office. Zach
Yeah, he
Woods.
was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, I had the head push as number 1. I think it's really fucking funny. Liz, I do get what you're saying because I also, same thing. I also didn't know. I knew some kids who were drinking in high school, but it wasn't like in the party sense. It was, or maybe they just thought it was cool to say they were drinking, but they were like, yeah, I
Mhm.
like drink with my dad, to get
Which
drunk. and
is
stuff.
lame. It's lame
those-
to do in
yeah,
high
those-
school.
Those people, last time I talked to them, if they're still alive, aren't doing too well. So, yeah, but I love it. The party is fucking funny. Like everybody's there.
Yeah.
When they do the Seinfeld bit at the end, they're like,
Dude, this Seinfeld bit is so
head
good.
push. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
James
The
Kramer is so fucking,
Mons.
it's really funny. Yeah. Um,
Your car is
yeah, it's
full of bees, Nick.
full of beans. Yeah. And I think, I mean, preaching to the choir, their portrayal of like drama, the like drama kids or theater kids, whatever the fuck you want to say, is so fucking funny. Just especially Daniel, they're like, who doesn't love a person who's on all the time? Like it's really good. When Jay and Jesse start like fucking around with each other, and I think they're a pretty good couple. Like they're
Hmm.
just there to have fun, and they're just there to be kids. And when Judd, this is your first introduction to Judd as a character, and
I love Judd.
Judd's
I didn't like Judd
hilarious,
for a
dude.
while, and then I was like, Judd's fucking hilarious. Especially
I'm in
like
the
he's
walls
like,
now.
yeah, I'm like looking out for everybody. I really like that Bush. I think the party scene, it's like the first time that they've kind of had like pretty much three-quarters, if not 80% of the episode is pretty much just one scene. They're all at this party, and they're all doing different things, interacting with different people. It's really good. It's great. It's great. I love it. It's great. When Missy's talking to the pineapple, like, how do you get to do your thing with the hair? Like,
And she knows it's
I,
a pineapple too.
yeah,
I
I
love
have
that.
no issues with it. Like, it's the beginning of the downfall of Missy and Andrew, which I don't like, but
Mhm.
they still get together, and it is really funny because I mean the Missy, they just do such a good job of like Missy and Andrew didn't do anything wrong, but they both
Mhm.
like guilted themselves into convincing that what they're doing is wrong and that they're not good for each other and they don't like the way that they're becoming. And it's just, to quote Lola, it's so deep. Like it just hits on so many levels. And it is like really unfortunate because you're like, God, these guys, these two are pretty much perfect for each other and
Mhm.
they got in their own way. I mean, they're just kids. They're 12 or 13. They're just being kids. So it works on
Yeah.
a lot of levels.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that episode. I think it's really important. And real quick, go back before we go into the next one. I forgot to mention during the Am I Gay episode, fucking when they go to the movie theater and they have the fucking the Christmas movies, and
Atlanta
they talk to
Claus.
fucking Tyler Perry, Atlanta Claus, and
Yeah.
fucking Robert De Niro as Santa Monica. That's
And
really
then
funny.
yeah, I forgot the Steve with the Pico Man and the
Hello.
basketballs is
Oh,
like
dude. Yeah.
once again, who is thinking up like let's have Tyler Perry
Yeah.
be someone named
Yeah.
Atlanta Claus
Yeah.
and Steve is going to be throughout the episode has pink eye because he touched basketballs that have shit. And then we're gonna
Yeah.
flip it. He's the one who put fecal matter on the
Yeah.
basketballs. Like it's
Yeah.
just who's coming up with that shit?
Opinions
And it
are like
works. It's funny as
assholes.
fuck.
Keep them away from your basketballs. All right.
Yeah. And then he
That's so
breaks.
funny.
They start doing like the fourth wall breaks. He breaks through. He's like, oh, I can't find that. Like he's breaks through the credits.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Head
This is
Push
kind of a
is my favorite
departure.
episode.
So
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Okay. That was a quick go back for Am I Gay? But yeah, we can move on. What's your number 4?
Requiem
where
for a
we're at?
Wet Dream.
Yes. Yes.
I'm a big Matthew fan. That might just be me like loving Andrew Reynolds. I adore
Yeah.
him. He was also in Book of Mormon. If you guys are
Mm.
more familiar with that. I'm
Oh,
a big
okay.
fan
I've
of
seen
this
Book of
guy.
Mormon.
He's the main guy in that. He was the
Oh,
original.
really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's one of those like sweethearts of Broadway. Like everybody
Yeah.
just I think everybody likes Andrew Reynolds. I think he has an awesome voice. I think he's an awesome actor. So like me like finding that out was like, "Oh my god, what are you doing here?" Which makes me just enjoy his character so much more.
Mhm.
And I
He has great
love
taste.
yes. I love the whole. I know this episode is more about Missy and Andrew and Nick and their science project, but I love it for them working on the magic project and how it actually works in the end. That is so funny to me.
Yeah.
That's hilarious to me.
Yeah. Anytime they make fun of Jay for doing magic is just so fucking funny. Like I forget which
And
episode it is, but when he's in the hall doing the card tricks, and they're like, it's not cool when you get angry, and it's like, fuck you, Jesse.
yeah.
Like, it's just,
Or no, when it's Guy Bilzerian's episode as the he's like,
yeah.
and you're also it's also gay if you do magic, and you're disappointed to your father. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, we're gonna dig up Love's grave, and then he throws a grenade in the grave. He's like, Jay, keep filming, and Jay's like, wait, Dad, and it just blows up. Like,
Yep.
once
That's
again,
so funny.
The
Yeah.
Bilzerians are fucking Dion Waiters. They're fucking hilarious.
Double Jason
Besides
Mantzoukas.
Pillow Talk. Oh, sorry.
No, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Oh, besides Pillow Talk, Jay is like consistently a favorite character of mine. So,
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
I had
that one,
recommended.
that one.
I'll do my wet dream shit real quick. No pun intended. I had it kind of low. I didn't like that Matthew and Jesse were like being dicks kind of throughout the whole thing. But that was kind of
No, but
stupid.
I thought it was real. It was real.
Yeah, it was real. I didn't like it though. Like it was like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Once again, this is people being mean, especially like characters that I kind of like. They're being mean to Jay, and I like Jay a lot.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then they come back and
Jesse's
they're
kind of
nice to
negative
it.
as a character.
Yeah, she is, which is good. I mean, you need that.
Yeah. I get it. I
I
mean, her
just
parents
liked
are
it
going, they're
because
breaking up.
though I thought the one really good thing, I didn't really like this episode a whole lot. It was you get a lot of Maury and a lot of
Yes.
I think Rick is introduced in this episode,
Rick
Yes.
is
and
introduced. Yes.
I
yeah,
love the NPR
so
bit. That
Garrison
yeah, the
NPR
Keeler.
Garrison
host.
Keeler.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank
It's
you.
so fucking fun. I'm gonna skull fuck Garrison Keeler.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's
All you
so
need to
fucking
know is I
good.
put my penis in Garrison Keeler's skull. That's a porn
Oh my
skip one.
god.
Anyway,
That is a poor
um,
skip, but the Maury Andrew like butting heads, like that's so good because like I think a lot of the time they're kind of like on the same page, and Maury's like you should jerk off, and then Andrew's like okay I'll jerk off, but this time he's like no, he's like standing up to him, and then you have the eruption,
explosion,
the
Yellowstone
caldera.
caldera.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you have next, Liz?
Yeah,
Next,
Liz,
speaking of being mean,
hmm
sleepover.
dude,
Yeah,
yeah. Shout out
I liked.
to the Insane Clown Posse. They got the face paint. It's dope.
Yeah, I liked Sleepover with my number two. I liked it a lot. More so
Mm,
for the Jay Andrew storyline, Nick
yeah,
storyline. That is so fucking funny. They just keep fucking punching. The last scene when they turn it to a video game
yeah.
and they
Stinks, but
jump
it's worth
and
it.
it's great. I forget what the title card song, what the credit song is, but I think it's Rusted Root. Send Me on My Way. Like it is really great. Um,
Mm,
yeah, like Liz, what you said, like the girl sleepover though is kind of like pretty sad, depressing. I'm sure
Wow.
relatable. Uh,
mm,
but
Yeah,
like
in some ways.
it is, yeah, like I feel like that's how guys sleepovers are. I mean, you still see it now. You're like, um, what guys call a good night, and it's like me by myself at 3 a.m. in a city I've never been in, trying to make it back home, and then girls what they call a good night, and it's like midnight. They're all like drinking together and watching a movie, and then they like fall asleep peacefully. It's just such a different dynamic, and it's great. I love that dynamic. It's what makes guys guys and girls girls. It's fucking great, and they do a great job of polarizing it in this episode.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean everything that happens at the Bilzerian house is just great. Dude, fucking Nick and wait, no, what it's Kurt and what the fuck is the other one's name? I can't remember. The older brothers are fucking hilarious. Everything that they do
Val,
where they
that's Kurt.
Val and Kurt. Yeah. Every like where they fucking do Limp Biscuit and they all have to jerk off on a thing and then make them fight each other. Like that's just so boys sleepover. It's like you're gonna
Yeah,
fight each other. You're gonna talk about sex. Like you're gonna try to watch porn. You're gonna play video games. Like that's just so middle school boys sleepover. And like the older sibling. So I'm an older sibling. So I don't have like I have a younger brother. Hopefully I was never Val or Kurt. But like that shit just seems so real because I knew guys who had older brothers. And I was just like, oh man, yeah, they're just fucking animals. Um, yeah, and that's how I always pictured girl sleepovers went. Um, yeah, because it always kind of seemed like women never really got tighter after a sleepover. They always,
yeah.
yeah, that was kind
Dynamics
of
would shift.
yes, they would. Yes, they would. For the better or for worse, they would shift. But yeah, but that's an outsider looking in. Liz, feel free to correct me.
Yeah, definitely. It's a test because I think what a lot of women discover, I guess I should say girls, when you go through this time in your life where sleepovers start to become a thing,
Mm.
I think a lot of us figure out where it's like, man, I'd really just rather be in my own bed, and it's making me act like a bitch. Um,
Mhm.
I can't say I've ever
So you're a
been in
Devin.
a.
That's what you're saying.
I don't know if I'm a Devin. I feel like I'm a Missy in a way where it's like she's had too much sugar and it's time for her to go home.
Hmm.
It's time for her to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say I've been, and or maybe I wasn't aware of it. Maybe I was, or maybe, but the whole like inviting somebody over as like prey to make fun of somebody.
Yeah.
I don't think I have ever seen it taken so far as to like she's gonna stay the night and we're gonna take videos of her and da 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 da. But I know maybe I have done that. You don't always know when you're being a horrible shitty person, but I know women
Yeah.
who've totally in middle school through high school totally made people the butt of their jokes by
Yeah.
making them think they were really close. So like
Yeah.
that kind of really hits home to me. So
Yeah.
love
I
That's
mean,
why I
that. Call
have.
those bitches out.
That's
yeah.
that's why I do this pod with Adam. He doesn't know. He's looked like an idiot every minute we're on this pod. So
Aw.
there he goes,
This is
blasting
his
Yeah.
make a
himself. Anyway.
wish.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I've definitely been the Jesse in situations where it's like I want to be part of the cool people group so bad,
Hmm.
and it's like I'm kind of gonna throw
Oh
this other
yeah.
person to the wolves. Like, and I think that's such a relatable experience. It's just like you want to be liked so bad by someone who, like, when you actually think about it, you're like, wait, do I actually want to be like this person? Like, and there's always the ass kisser there, Lola, and like, yeah, and I've definitely been the ass kisser too. Um,
You are.
but yeah, and I've also been Missy in scenarios too. It's just like it's so relatable, like that shit happens, and it's like it's not always in like a sleepover scenario, but that's when like there's no parents around and like it's late and like that's yeah, it's incredibly revealing.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, I can get there.
Sometimes it's really fun, but if you're not with the right group of people, I feel like girls, it's very dependent on like
Yeah,
you're not just gonna have a good time with just anybody.
Yeah.
yeah. It's hard. It's hard to be a middle schooler, and this is why we
Yeah.
need to show it in schools. We need to show Missy falling in love with Nathan Fillion. And wait, did she masturbate with her worm in this episode, or is
That's
that a
not
different
no,
thing?
that's not this season. That's not this
Is that
season.
next season? Okay, all right. Getting ahead of myself.
Um, Speaking of that, my number two,
Yes.
girls are horny too.
All right. All right.
Yeah. I feel like that's definitely having a moment right now. I feel like we're in kind of an age, at least these past couple of months, of like um sex positivity where I feel, book talk is like exploding and heated rivalry and new season of Bridgerton out tomorrow, so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Where it is just kind of like, yeah, we're all kind of horny and we're acknowledging it because there's like this piece of media that we're all consuming together and like nobody's making it awkward. So I feel like that's definitely having a moment in pop culture right now.
Yeah. It,
Um
it is cool because like I don't feel like you hear from women a lot. It's like, yeah, I just watch porn, but it's like, yeah, like
Hmm.
I'll read smut, I read romantasy, I love heated rivalry, stuff like that. Like
mhm.
hetero women love heated rivalry, which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
and it's a gay love story. But it's just like,
Women
uh,
don't like to admit this, and I don't think it's like 100% match, but like in the way that there's like definitely a stereotype of straight guys like being like, oh man, two girls lesing out, that's hot. Under the right circumstances,
You guys
two
gaying
guys
out?
going at it.
two dudes just yeah,
Yeah, under the right circumstances. Under the right
yeah,
circumstances.
yeah, yeah.
Can't just be any two dudes.
Uh-huh.
Can't be. They have to be
Yeah.
hockey players, I guess. So.
Yeah. Well, it probably has a lot more to do with the story and the
Yes, and
characters.
like what Leah says in the episode, it's like it's everything around sex. It's the yearning.
Yes,
It's like the
exactly.
not being able to. Women love yearning. Women love to yearn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You ever
Well,
yearn?
that's what they say. Go ahead.
I was just doing a
what's
Seinfeld
that?
reference.
I crave. I crave. Well, they do say that though. It's like scientifically proven. It's like it feels better to anticipate something than to actually get it. Like
Like a
that's like real
letdown, yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Uh,
And women are smart like that.
To
Yeah. I
move
mean,
in
like, yeah.
to move on to the comedic parts of the episode, I think Marty is fucking hilarious. Like
Dude, Marty's
I
so
hate
funny.
that I'm more interested in his storyline throughout this than the actual shit because I'm like, God,
The
I gotta not be
scallops.
like, yeah, I was like, I gotta not be like Marty. Scallops is like my B-dubs, dude. I was like, God, I love B-dubs so much, but it's never worth it. It's always gonna be a fucking shit show, no pun intended again. And it's like I was like, God, I gotta be because what he's just sitting eating in his bed, watching TV with his wife next to him. I was like, that's all I ever want. I was like, and then his wife is just so kind of unhappy. They're kind of really good for each other. Um, and and then he tries in the end, which is all womanite. It's what Barbara says. That's all she really wants. She just wants him to try. And so that's one of the things, like on paper, like they don't look like a good couple that they should be together, but they get each other. So fucking funny. His one-liners throughout this season. He's just like, "Who is? You know what the hell I meant?" When they're arguing about Jeopardy, and she just
Don't
gives
give
it right
out
back to
questions,
him.
Marty. They just give answers.
Yeah. And then when I think this is the episode that both sets of Nick and Andrew's parents have dinner together, and because
Hmm.
you look at Elliot and Diane, and they are
Yeah.
obviously not even real how perfect they are for each other.
Shout out to Fred
I mean,
Armisen. I
I
love
know
Fred
we
That's
Armisen.
haven't talked about him. He is really good
yeah,
as
Elliot.
the
Also,
way
shout out
like
Richard
He's great.
Kind, who voices Marty. But
they're both
yeah,
really good.
Fred
The
Armisen needs
voice
some
acting
discussion.
there's voice acting. The voice acting in this is perfect. It's never I
It's such
don't
great
have any issues
casting.
with this. For Nick
Yeah.
Kroll to voice Lola is also hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, I love Marty and he's really good in this
Hmm.
episode. And
Yes. I love
yeah,
when he dresses up
good.
as a horse.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is what you wanted, right? She's like, I don't want you to dress up as a horse, but and then
He's
they have
got the
fun.
spirit.
So
He's
He
got the
does
yeah,
have the
spirit.
spirit. He does have the
hmm
spirit.
Bless his heart.
yeah,
Oh god.
he's hilarious.
Yeah. Great episode. Great episode.
Yeah.
Great up. Great up.
So then your number
Um,
one
And
would be
this is your number one, right?
my number one is Pornscape.
We're back.
yeah,
That's right.
I did talk about like one of the funniest lines in the show being the Italian stallion, but
yeah,
I actually changed
Which
my
is real.
answer. I
Go-
changed my answer to,
Really.
and it's also in this episode. Um, it's Elliot. When Andrew comes running into their home, and he's like, "You know what'll make you feel better? A hug from your best friend's dad while he's holding a
yeah.
magazine." I I I do not laugh out loud that often while watching TV. It got
And that
me.
was one of
That
them.
got me.
Yeah.
Oh, that got me.
Andrew,
That was funny.
Andrew, you look like you've lost a lot of fluid.
Yeah. He's like, I think this is, I think, Requiem for a Wet Dream, but he's like, I think Andrew would be a beautiful boyfriend. Like, it's so just goofy. Like, what does that even look
He's
like? It's
so
just
funny.
weird to talk about. But my favorite line is also in this episode, and it's when Maury and Nick, which Maury and Nick team up. I mean, it's our favorite episode, so obviously it's great. But when the
Mhm.
Maury and Nick team up and they go and find it, like that duo is good. And he sees the art. He's like, oh, that's where Nick and Missy or Andrew and Missy were trying to fuck, but I stopped it. And I also uh, he's like, all you need to know is I put my penis in Garrison Keeler's skull. Like it's just I laughed out loud during that,
Yeah,
just out of the
yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get too personal about the pornscape, but I've lived it a little bit. I'm sure I know Adam has
Hey,
too.
that's
I think
right.
most guys they've been in it a couple times, and it's really fun in a moment, or it's really cool in the moment, and then you find yourself just like
It's
once
a rite
again,
of
it's just a really
passage.
it's a real episode.
It's so real, and like it actually does feel like that. Like Liz, I don't know what your relationship to porn is or like what your experiences are, but like it feels like you get sucked into another universe. Like when you're like addicted and so focused, like,
Yeah,
and you just go down the such all the crazy rabbit holes, and it's just like, wait, I'm not even like into this, but I'm watching it, and yeah,
I had
it's crazy.
I had a boyfriend once who had a little brother who his little brother told him once, he was like, yeah, sometimes I try to watch porn, but I get so caught up in the storyline.
It's a bad porn. Bad porn, then.
And yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
Jack Horner.
You guys
Jack
might not.
Horner from Boogie Nights.
Check corner. Yeah. How do I keep people sticking around after they come? Fun on sticking.
In their joy juice, sitting in their joy juice.
Yeah. The joy juice. Shout out Boogie
Um,
Nights. That's hilarious.
this
God,
episode is
yeah,
great. It's super funny. It's really entertaining.
so fun.
Like we talked about the pornscape and how, I mean, we've already done a lot of talking, so I don't think we need to go back and rehash what we already hashed. But it's a great episode. And
I love that this is something that happens in the sleepover too, but Andrew never makes a big speculation of how Nick is kind of behind, but like
Mhm.
always saves him, and Nick knew that's what it would take to get him out of the pornscape, and that's Andrew standing up for his friend, like never putting him down for being a late bloomer. Like, that's good
hmm
friends. It's good friends. That's sweet. And I think this show
yeah, they
needs sweet moments to make it work.
yeah
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just be degeneracy. So
Yeah. And I guess we didn't really talk about that, but I think it is cool how they have like that's the first episode is like Andrew is like going through it. He's in puberty. It's happening to him. And like Nick is just not having that experience. And like
I
but still
remember
like wanting to talk to girls and everything like that. It's really interesting how they're just at those different
remember
phases.
I'll never forget my freshman year of high school when we went to homecoming. Uh,
Mhm.
it's just the I know they talk about Diary of a Wimpy Kid. They talk about middle school, how it's like you've got people who haven't hit puberty yet, and you've got people who are fucking, they're having sex, they're dating, they're like
Have
people get
beards.
pregnant in middle school. Yeah, like it. But I feel
Yeah.
like I got that kind of maybe because I'm a late bloomer, but I remember walking into high school homecoming and seeing kids that I grew up with, riding the elementary school bus with, like getting grinded on by chicks that I also grew up seeing, like. I remember seeing them in second grade like piss themselves or throwing up in the school bathroom. Like that's something that happened. And now I'm seeing them like grind on each other. It was just like Kramer, dude. And the song that was playing was Broccoli by Drum and Chainsmokers. Closer by the Chainsmokers. Those are the two
Oh
that
shit.
were
that's how
big
you
in
know it was
2016.
2016.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. And I know exactly who the kids are that I saw, and it was yeah, that just sticks with me, and I think that's just the parallel. Like it is super strange. You have people going through different phases of their life, and you never see it more than in this range from their teenage years, 12 to 17, 18. Some people are still going through it. And I
Yeah.
feel like, and honestly, I kind of feel like that's kind of where we're at. I mean, we're in our early 20s right now. And I mean, we know people who are married and have kids and who are making six-figure jobs and people who are drug addicts, like living on the street or have died. Like it is just there's two different sides of the coin, I guess you could go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Say, say la
it's
vie.
wild because like it's I think you hit the nail on the head because Big Mouth like encapsulates like the start of the period where like you everyone kind of starts like branching out. I think like
Bunch of
it's like
people.
oh well so I'm actually like a little I'm not there quite yet developmentally and it's like oh my friend he's kind of going over there and this girl that I've known forever oh she's actually different now and I think I might be into her but I'm not sure and she's kind of going over here and it's like where do I want to go and like and people just keep moving in whatever direction like and sometimes that direction changes but like yeah it's like I think middle school and like the start of middle school is like the start of that period where it's like okay these people are different now and it's so interesting like to see it captured in a way that like I think it's just super true and yeah um
Yeah.
love the show that's what I'm trying to say love the show
Yeah,
big fan
it is a great show.
yeah it's
And
yeah
rewatching, I mean, Liz kind of said she felt a different way rewatching it, but like I said, I felt like I was
I
transported
think
back in time almost.
I feel like I could maybe go on and watch some more seasons.
hmm
I'm also just like not a huge fan of like adult cartoon. Like never really loved Family Guy, American Dad, South Park. Never my
But sh-
thing.
but you like
interesting
Smiling Friends.
I do like Smiling Friends because I feel like the humor is more absurdist, more surreal than
Mhm.
anything. Where I do feel like adult cartoons, it's always the lowest hanging fruit. And that just gets stale to me. I like poop and fart and penis as much as the next guy. But
Is
I
that
don't
what we
know.
should
I
change
I
the name
do
of the
I
pod
grew up
to?
watching what's that?
Should we change the name of the pod to Poop, Fart, and Penis? Is that
Yeah,
what we should?
yeah. I grew up watching Tim and Eric Awesome Show Great Job, if you know what that is.
No.
Um that Portland and Jaya
Oh,
Comedy Bang Bang. I feel like
yeah,
I grew up with a very like surreal and absurdist kind of sense of humor. So like
yeah.
I don't really I've never really watched an episode of Funny Guy of Family Guy and like really thought it was funny because my brothers like exposed me to like some weird shit. And I know people say all the time like, "Oh, my sense of humor is so fucked up that I just laughed at this." But it's like I really do feel like that sometimes where it's like I just can't laugh at a
Like this
regular
shirt. You're so
regular joke.
desensitized.
Yeah. I gotta laugh at Alan on Smiling Friend.
Yeah, I mean, I think also a lot of stuff is like it is like pretty gendered. Like it's geared towards like dudes
Yeah.
and young
Now that you
guys.
say that, yeah.
And like, yeah, and I mean, like, it's not like that doesn't mean that women can't enjoy it, but I think they had a target
Women
audience
can't
in
enjoy
mind.
it.
It's
Clip that.
also all made by men too, so that's probably a factor.
Yes.
Um, but I think Big Mouth does it lets women into the clubhouse, I
I
think.
agree. This is
I don't think it's good.
the only adult cartoon that I would like consistently watch, and I loved it as like a
Hmm.
15, 16-year-old, and like but I would tell you that there's none other on the market that I would consider like, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch American Dad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like
I'm
the
going to watch the
clubhouse
Cleveland
is
show.
yeah, like the clubhouse is still built by guys, but the door's open for women. So like
Mhm.
I think it does still lean men. Like the first episode is like about male ejaculation, uh, but I think they do a good
Well,
job of bringing women
they
into it
say
too.
that they say that in the second. I'm not sure. I'm trying to wrap up here, but they say that in the second
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
they're like, puberty for men is the miracle of ejaculation, and then puberty for women is what, like, I forget what she says, but it's like the horrors of menstruation or something like that. And there
yeah,
are two
like
sides to the coin.
yeah,
So
yeah. I think that just boils down to like that's more of like a sociology thing. You know, it's just like what we socialize women to think of and what we socialize men to think of, and like and I think like for women there is an actual like physical like painful experience that comes with puberty, and for men that's not necessarily true.
I don't know.
So I mean there is a difference there.
Pissing on your bed is pretty painful. So sleep in it, you pig. Sleep in it. All right. Well,
uh,
on that
but
note,
yeah, uh, guys, I think we did it. I mean, Liz, did you have anything else that you wanted to throw on here? Little cherry on top.
Um, hmm.
I'll say it real quick. Rick,
Go
the
for it.
hormone monster. I mean, we only see
Yes.
5% of them, but like
Yes.
a sign of great things to come. I think when he was
Yes.
at when I
Chicks down
saw
his
him as
legs.
Steve, at yeah, as Steve's hormone monster, I again laughed out loud. Now I kind of know it's coming, but that reveal of who Steve is dealing with, and they're like best friends. Like, oh, Dave, you're the great, you're the best dude. He's like, no, you're the best. And then I just like,
You're the man, Steve.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's got a cane, one
He just
eye. He's just perfect.
I have a hard time with him.
uh,
And Rick,
God.
Yeah, I
I
just
mean, well,
he's a
that's
little
a season
grotesque
two
for
thing,
me.
but
Dude,
well,
see
that's
him in season 2,
My cherry
awesome.
on
yeah,
top, I think we've touched on this a schmeech. Um, what a
it's me, Jay.
baller theme song.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
What a
It's
baller
the
theme
Black
song.
Sabbath cover, dude. It's fucking
Yeah,
awesome. It's dope.
that's
Hell yeah.
beautiful.
yeah. The needle
Perfect.
drops are really good in this too. The needle drops are
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good
yeah.
too. Like I said,
Mhm.
like dancing with my. I don't think they play it in the
I don't think they do.
at least season one, but I mean they play that as the commercial
Yeah.
basically, and that's a big part of
I
what they
remember that
bring in.
trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Good trailer.
it doesn't reveal anything that you're gonna see. Poop, fart, piss, whatever the hell Liz said, but you know it's. And I
The
love trailers that don't tell you what the
Holy
movie
Trinity.
is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the trailer for what's that movie with Matthew McConaughey and the little people?
Matthew McConaughey and the little.
Tiptoes.
Oh, yes, I have. I have seen that. That's just hilarious.
And it
I've
tells
That's
never.
you
wild.
I'm trying
everything
to.
that happens in the movie. Tells you
Oh
every
yeah,
little
that
thing that
Yes,
sounds.
it
happens in the movie.
does.
And
That's
we've
they
moved
do
way
that shit too
beyond that.
often.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. Yes,
We've
it does.
moved
Well,
way
we
beyond
funny.
that.
Lucas and I have a whole thing with trailers and how they give everything away and how it's better not to watch trailers.
Put the tiptoes.
It's
Just put the tiptoes link in the description.
And then
All
they
right.
pronounce
Well,
his name Matthew McConaughey.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
McConaughey.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Liz, thanks for coming
But
on.
yeah, Liz,
thanks
this
for
was great.
I'll see you on the Star Wars pod. I'll be on that.
Okay.
So
We got to do a
yeah.
Clone
Okay,
Wars. We got to break down the Clone
that's
Wars.
right.
So
Oh, and I'm ready. And I could write an essay about this.
you have to wear your Ahsoka
Uh,
outfit though, and I'm
yeah,
I
there.
don't.
I'm Anakin, and Adam. No,
She's gonna be
I'm Obi
orange.
Wan. Who the hell am I kidding? I'm Obi Wan. You're Anakin.
You gonna cut my arms
I want
off?
to be. I want to be Satine. Don't make me be Ahsoka.
You wanna be Satine?
I want to be
Boost will be
Satine.
Ahsoka. Boost will be Ahsoka.
Yeah. I'm not baller like that. I can't do flips.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not orange.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet. There's always
Shout
hope
out
for the
Ray
future.
Fiennes. Shout out Ray Fiennes Bone Temple. Go see it if you hadn't.
That's right.
Um,
That's right. Oh
all right.
shit! Do we want to talk about Bone Temple?
No,
Did we talk
no,
about? No. Okay.
no. All right, Adam.
All right.
Or Madam? What's this been?
Well, this has been roof shopping cart, guys. Okay, roll.
Fuck. Never mind.